The Requiem Mass for the late Baringo Senator William Cheptumo is currently underway at the AIC Milimani Church. A host of members of Parliament led by the Senate Speaker Amason Kingi and Senate Majority Leader Aaron Chuyot are attending the Mass. Also, Interior CS Kipchumba Murkomen and Basic Education PS Belio Kipsang. Let's cross over and listen in.
I mean, God is not concerned about the grief and the pain we go through, but He's basically saying, instead of looking at the circumstances, look at Him who is in charge of the circumstances, and then you'll find joy. Paul is saying, be immovable, not swayed by opposition or even uncertainty. But he's saying instead, labor. Give yourself more to the work of the Lord. And when the word labor is used here, it refers to toil, effort, and struggle for the kingdom of God. And effort here, it's used again in 2 Peter chapter 1, verse 5 and 10. And effort is an intentional engagement in your physical, in your emotional, and in your spiritual aspects. You intentionally engage and serve the Lord. Why? It is not in vain. There is an assurance that every sacrifice, every righteous act has eternal significance. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., in his final speech before his assassination, declared, I may not get there with you, but I want you to know that we, as a people, will get to the promised land. Though he did not live to see the full impact of his work, his legacy endures. And for sure, even though we haven't gone together with Senator Cheptumo, if you know the Lord, all of us, one of these days, shall find ourselves home. And together, we will be there forever and ever. Now let me say this. We have an opportunity, while alive, after having known Christ, we have an opportunity to serve Him. And we have an opportunity not just to serve, but put an...
Now remember, the late Senator Cheptumo